Hey guys, welcome back to Collection TV. Today we're looking at Van from the 2008 The World of Cars series. He's number 61 in the year's mainline, and he also is brand new in this case. He's recommended for ages 3 and up. Of course, Van is from Disney Pixar Cars, the 2006 animated film. On the back of the package, you can see that it says, "Collect Cars characters by number. Look for new models and old favorites." Some of the cars on the package include number 68, Dudley Spare, number 4, Cruisin' Lightning McQueen, number 7, Bugmouth Lightning McQueen, number 17, Green Ramone, number 33, Pit Crew member Fabulous Hudson Hornet, number 39, Ham, number 21, Ferrari F430, number 59, Chucky, number 57, Race Official Tom, number 62, Luke Pedalwork, number 61 is Van himself, number 9 is Tongue Lightning McQueen, number 27 was Dynaco Helicopter, number 34 is Pit Crew member Guido, and number 15 is Lightning Ramone. Let's take him out of the package. Out of the package, he looks really nice. He has a very sparkly green paint job, and I'll turn him around so you can see him better. He has this nice black stripe on the side that is textured and you can feel it raised. Very nice. On the base, it says 1098 EA for the date stamp, and you can see it says Disney Pixar China. This is a really cool diecast. I really am glad that it was released in 2008, and as you can see, he has a calm expression. My main complaint though is I don't like how he has a segmented mouthpiece with that line there. It would look much better if it was a unibody where the model is all one piece. The license plate number is 47-M4U from Dipstick. His taillights are kind of square, and he has a grill that is made out of 2 little vents. He looks really cool, and I really like this diecast. He was a supporting character in Cars, and he and his wife Minnie, who has not been released in 2008, drove into Radiator Springs, and all of the townsfolk kind of introduced them to the town and tried to get them to buy something from their shops. Of course, Van and Minnie were a little freaked out because this town is almost completely abandoned with about 10 cars left, so they were trying to get out of there as quickly as possible, but Van and Minnie were arguing over the GPS that Van had. Minnie would prefer to use a map, which Sally was trying to give them at the Cozy Cone, but Van wanted to stick to his GPS, and you can see in the end credit scene after the movie is over that the GPS is what they went with, and it was not the best idea. This version of Van is a 155 scale diecast made by Mattel with no paper stickers. He almost measures 3 inches long by 1.5 inches wide and is almost 2 inches tall. While researching some information about Van for this video, I noticed that the Art of Cars book and the 2008 Meet the Cars book don't have much information on the character of Van. So here is some concept art of the same model that Van is in the Art of Cars book. And this model has also been used for another diecast that you might be familiar with. That is Leroy Traffic, the minivan that appears in the earlier part of the movie when he passes Mac. He's the minivan that McQueen calls minivan as he gets on the off-ramp to the top-down truck stop to find a place to sleep for the night with his mattress on his head. As you can see, they have the same models, however the license plates are different. Leroy's is 874 LTK from Wheel Creek. Van is a Chauncey Motors Cavalcade XXL 170 horsepower 3.3 liter V6 engine. Van and his wife Minnie love to travel. The problem is they don't know where they're going. The The two share a strong sense of adventure, but unfortunately a stronger lack of direction, turning most of their relaxing getaways into strenuous marathons over mountainous terrain, through the desert, and past every gas station, as Van would rather stall than ask for directions. Make sure to tell me in the comment section below what diecast you would like to see me review next. Van is voiced by Richard Kind, who also provides the voice for Molt in A Bug's Life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is the first review of this brand new series where I review cars through the years. And this van is a really great diecast to have in anyone's collection, especially if you like getting cars that appear in or near Radiator Springs. Again, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.